live. I want to check on this, everything. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I did not plug in a mic because, look at all these people joining right now. I think you guys can hear me. Look at all the bundles popping up already. I got this Yarbo jacket on today. Look at this. So I got this at CES in Las Vegas. I know I look like a 500 pound. I'm so bundled up. It is so cold outside. I got everything set up outside though. So I want to make sure we are. Let's check out YouTube. Make sure everything's up and running. There we go. Everyone can hear me. Hey, what's up? You like the jacket? I don't know about this side. I feel like it's too close to my skin tone here that I feel like I do look like a bodybuilder in this though. Look at all the bulk. I'm wearing like a sweater, a shirt. I do feel like a bodybuilder in this though. So I'm just gonna walk around all day like a meathead all day. Oh, I was bundled up though, man. I was just mapping outside and I had to take my glove off. And literally my hand was tingling so bad when I got in and all I had to do was map it. Oh, it looks cool on me. Thanks, Kathy. Appreciate it. Kathy said this coat looks cool on me. Bill's making fun of me because he's young and hip and cool and I'm old and stale, he says. So, but yeah, no. Hey, welcome into Yarbo Live. I'm your host, Ryan. You guys know me. You guys know me. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Unless you're watching this on a rerun, but, you know, if you are, it's okay. It could be Thursday where you're at. I don't know. But if you're watching this, man, yeah, we got a cold front here that is still here, that is lingering. I don't think it's going to break until about next Wednesday. I know I just saw a weather thing for the East Coast. Looks like you guys have another snowstorm coming. So if you didn't get enough snow with Fern, I just learned this morning, I was doing some voiceover for work, and I just learned that the name of the storm was Fern. When I was a kid, did we name winter storms when we were kids? I don't recall naming. And then who picks out Fern? Fern? I was recording, I was like, you sure it's not Burn? Like, Stand By Me, little Burn with the comb? Little Jerry O'Connell? No? Fern. So, I don't know. And then it's like, I feel like sometimes it's like a hurricane or something, like, or a big storm with a big name like that. I feel like it ruins names sometimes, you know? Like a cool name, like an Andrew, or I think I was teasing my sister, was it last year or the year before, because Hurricane Aaron went through, and that's pretty much my sister when she comes around anywhere, Hurricane Aaron. So, yeah. But yeah, we are getting ready for, no copyright infringement here, the big game. We're getting ready for the big game. Obviously, we are about a week and a half out from the big game. So we wanted to kind of have some fun specials at Yarbo right now. We want to kind of celebrate American football. You know, everyone's going to be with their family. They're going to be eating. You know, I have a couple friend groups that are fighting over, not fighting, but just they're kind of both inviting us over for a Super Bowl type of thing, and they both know they're inviting us. But one's at a place across the street from my house, a restaurant that's like, I mean, when I say across the street, I mean within a football field from my house. And I really like that, but the problem with that one is it's going to cost, my wife's like, oh, but it's going to cost a lot of money if we go over there. And I'm like, I don't care. I can walk there. It's nice. But then we have some nice friends that invite us over, offer to cater a party too. But the point of all that is that when you are out watching the Super Bowl or whatever you're doing, you can have peace of mind that if it does snow, you can have the Yarbo out taking care. See that transition right there? Taking care of your driveway, taking care of your walkways, clearing the snow. That way when you do come home, your driveway's cleared, your walkways are clear, and you didn't have to sit out there and freeze. Did you guys catch if you haven't checked it out yet, you can do kind of a quick Google search. We had a story, a gentleman in New Jersey just happened to have his Yarbo out during the snowstorm Fern, and it was picked up by national media because apparently nobody has ever really seen a robotic snowblower, you know, especially on the media side of things. So they actually stopped and they interviewed this gentleman, and the national news picked it up. I'm in Chicago here. ABC 7 in Chicago picked it up. ABC New York, ABC Philly. I don't think ABC San Francisco and ABC 7 LA picked it up. Maybe they did. I hope they did. But they don't get a lot of snow out there, so the readers would probably be like, oh, what's a snowblower? You know, I don't know what would I use that for? But yeah, they picked it up. New York Post picked it up, and a couple other outlets picked up that story. So if you guys want to check that out, just do a quick Google search, Yarbo, maybe ABC7. It'll pop up. You'll be able to see real hand. It was kind of cool, man. You know, it's kind of cool because, like I said, we were at CES a couple weeks ago, and I didn't see any like robotic snowblowers. At least if there were some, they weren't anywhere near our booth, and I didn't see any of the major autonomous robotic lawnmower companies even attempting the snowblower. And that's kind of what really sets Yarbo apart in its DNA, is the fact that right now all of those robotics, mowers, and they're all sitting on the shelf right now. And it's great when a snowstorm hits. You're not going to send out your autonomous mower, when a snowstorm hits. You're going to send out your snowblower. And the fact that we had so many case studies and so many people out there using it, and the fact that the media picked it up, and we're the only ones out there. And, so it was good, man. We got about 8.5 inches of snow here. I know Kathy had a ruler out there. There was well over 12 inches of snow in some areas. So that's pretty crazy. A foot of snow, Yarbo's out clearing it, and then we might have a little bit more. I think we got more snow coming a little bit next week, but I would not be shocked if we got a little bit more snow, in the next couple days as well. I got a lot of parking lot to clear, though, out there, so every day I have a few days of snow out there. So, but I wanted to let you guys know that since we are celebrating the big game, we kind of changed up some sales going on at Yarbo.com right now. We changed up some sales. So just to celebrate that, so not only do we have like some discounts and all that going on, like our snowblower and lawnmower bundles, all of our bundles are about $600 off right now. So if you were looking, hey man, maybe you're thinking about wintertime's going to be here for a couple more months, but you want to kind of transition into spring. Maybe you're looking at that Lawnmower Pro, finally trying to get a deal on that. But not only is it $600 off right now at Yarbo.com, but we have a cool pop-up that popped up there. I just was on there this morning. It's a spin to win. So while we're playing games, we're talking about the big game, we wanted to play a game. So you can go on there, you can spin to win, and it actually will give you a stackable coupon with the 600. So you could get up to another $150 off. So you could do like $700 off when all's said and done with the spin to win. So that's all at Yarbo.com. We still have a few of those refurbished units as well. That's Yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. Now those are B+ units, new batteries, 2-year warranty, 14-day replacement, free shipping. And those are about $1,800 off right now. So if maybe budget was keeping you away from coming into the autonomous lawnmower, autonomous snowblower, even the trimmer, there's a trimmer bundle on there too. Maybe budget was keeping you away from there. There's a good way to get in on the Yarbo experience, but maybe at a friendlier budget to you and I, or you name it. I like these windbreakers, but they it's thin, but they, and I know it's for rain. I can't wait to wear it golfing, but they hold in the heat. Like, that's why I don't normally wear. I'm not going to complain though, because I'm going to go outside in a few minutes. It's going to be cold. And like I said, these are awesome though. I don't know if they're for sale yet. We got to get these up on the Yarbo. And the real reason I'm doing this is because I left my Yarbo sweatshirt at home today. So sorry, Kathy. I don't know where it is. It's funny. So yeah, they're reversible as well. We need to get these up on the accessory page. I think people would really like these. These are super cool. The black side right here just says Yarbo. Then if you turn it around on the other side, you got the nice little fun Yarbo. Looks like it's partying right there. That's our snowblower. Looks like it's having a good time, right? That was legit what the snowblower looked like during Fern right there. Right there. No, but these are awesome. I do have a new shirt. My buddy Scott in Minnesota made me a new shirt. I keep forgetting, but it's just a little chilly for polo shirts right now. So, but once it gets a little bit warmer outside, Scott, I'm going to wear that probably once a week. You'll see me in that thing. I do feel like Johnny Cash here, Mr. Black, Mr. Man in Black right now. Everything I'm wearing, my pants are black. I was talking to one of the other coworkers about that yesterday because she walked by me. She was in all black too. And I think a lot of it this time of the year is because it's slimming and we're trying to shed those holiday pounds. Not her, me. I would never say that. But yeah, so right now, $600 off for the big game plus a spin to win. You could win up to $150 off a stackable coupon on top of the $600. We're going to go outside in just a minute. But yeah, those bundles include, let's walk through our product line real quick. If you're not familiar, we are the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous modular yard system. Like I said, mentioned before, all those other yard snowblowers are up on the shelf right now. We're actually out there working. Like I said, the news is picking it up. But we're talking about those bundles. You can see the bundles right there. We got the 5-in-1, 4-in-1. All of those are $600 off. And honestly, before I'm going to go out in just a minute, I got the snowblower set up. We're going to go out and do a demo. I'm going to bundle up before I go out. All of those start with our Yarbo lawnmower right here. This is our standard Yarbo lawnmower. This is the one I use at home. You can see I actually use this. It's scuffed up. These are not just show models. I actually use these things. You got your binocular cameras in the front. You got your lights, 270-degree bumper. We got a rain sensor, ultrasonic sensors. So those are kind of how it moves around. You can set it up differently around your own property. If you want to go around a tree and you want to set it up to like a gentle touch so you can get real kind of close to the tree, you can do that. But you can do like a moderate bypass too, use the other sensors for that, the cameras, the ultrasonic sensors, you name it. Underneath this, 150-watt motors, 2-disc, 5 blades, gives you a micro-mulching cut, feeds your grass all season. They all go on the same Yarbo core. You can see our Yarbo core right here. This is our Yarbo core. So all of these modules go on the same core. In the wintertime, you take these tracks off. Ultra-rain tracks go on. This is our new lawnmower here. This is our newest design right here. This is our Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Now, we introduced this in 2025. The reason for that is we were coming across people that had, like in the south, a little bit tougher grasses. So we wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit with the Lawnmower Pro. You could definitely tell these two are related right here. We upgraded the cameras, upgraded the rain sensors, same lights, 270-degree bumper still. The ultrasonic sensors now go from the 2 sensors to the 1 bigger sensor. So those have been upgraded as well. They jut out to probably a little bit better vision, but where we really changed it up, still the 20-inch deck underneath, but we replaced the 2-disc 5 blades with the straight blades. They're wing blades. What that does, 300-watt motors too versus the 150, but the straight blades, what it does is causes a little bit uplift so you can take on some of those heavier grasses. And as we move along down the line real quick, I'll talk about a few other products real quick. This is our Yarbo lawnmower trimmer. Now this is in a couple of the bundles. There's a bundle on the $600 off the new bundle. And those all come with up to a 5-year warranty. Don't forget that as well. And also on the refurbished bundles, the new trimmer, you can see we're the only ones out there, I think, with an actual working trimmer. Look at this, actual working. So I've been actually working with this. I love it. Guides right along your fence, self-feeding line. Got a nice little ball float here to prevent scalping, 4 to 2 inches by the 1/4 inch. And then the speed attachment as well. Attaches right down to our back brace mount. It's just a cool addition, you know, like it's nice to put the Lawnmower Pro or the regular lawnmower on, and you know you get full yard care now. It used to be like, even with my house, I'd have to go out and I'd put the lawnmower on, and then like afterwards I'd have to walk along the fence and do all that, as far as the trimming goes, because my whole backyard is fenced in. So it's nice to have that option, and it's nice to know that we launched that in 2025. We launched the Lawnmower Pro in 2025, and in 2026 we have the new M series coming out really soon. We're gonna have an announcement on that probably in February. You know, when the M series comes out, it's not a replacement for our Y series. It's kind of like I would look at the Y is like the big brother, and the M series is going to be like the little brother. So we're gonna have. Let me make sure. Okay, good. All right. I noticed I got a message. I was like making sure I wasn't talking for nothing the last half hour. Yeah, so the M series is going to be like a little brother. It's more compact. It's going to be smaller. For like a yard kind of like mine, I think it'll be great for my yard actually. Because it's smaller, can kind of get in and out, little nooks and crannies. I don't have a big yard. I got kind of a medium suburban type of yard, long backyard. So I think that'll be great. But what I love the Y series is because we have the 2-stage snowblower. And you definitely kind of need that up here in the Midwest. You need that 2-stage snowblower. Our M series will have an articulating snow plow blade on it, so that'll be able to handle some of those lighter snows. But definitely, the Y series is the big dog when it comes to, snow blowing, snow plowing, because we do have a plow attachment too. And then just to finish up real quick, this is our leaf blower, 760 CFMs, up to 190 mile per hour winds. This is what it looks like on the core here. I've been parking a bunch of stuff in here. This is the one I use in the summertime. This is one I've been using for about a year now. I beat up this unit pretty bad. This is the one I put the mowers on, put all that stuff on. So All right, so that walks through. These are docking stations as well. I have 2 inside, I have 2 outside. We recommend parking them outside, that way the GPS, and you can take them wherever you want. But you can also park at wintertime if it's getting down to -0. Go park it in the garage for a half hour. Let it, God, I'm sweating in this thing. I love this thing. Do you think if I set it here, somebody will steal it? I hope nobody will steal my coat. Not my coworkers wouldn't steal it, but somebody could come in. But you can see outside we got a winter wonderland. I'm going to walk out there in just a sec. Let me bundle up. I do have the snowblower out ready to go. I'm going to see if I can send it out before we get out there right now. It's out in the parking lot right now. I did map out a new area this morning. Sometimes I find it's easier for these demos to map it out. Don't forget though, we do have our game day specials going on right now. $600 off bundles, plus you can spin to win. Click on these products right here. You can click on the products, price out whatever bundle you want, see what kind of discounts you got. We got a spin to win up to another $150 off, minus the $600 off. Oh, did I see? I read that right? During the live stream, we're giving out a free plow blade too if you order the snowblower. I think I read that. I got so confused with the sports stuff that I forgot that. Kathy, you'll have to confirm on that. I think I saw that, right? Free snow plow blade. Let me see. I know I did. Sorry, it was a lot of new stuff today. We just launched something new, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. I'm gonna go in and check before I go outside. Before I get yelled at. Okay, sorry, they were talking about audio. Yeah, free snowplow blade. Thank you. Thank you. So that confirms you can see me and hear me, man. Thanks, Kathy. I knew it. You gave me so many. I mean, we got so much things going on right now. It's tough to keep track. We just finished up a snowstorm. We have the launch of the M series coming up. We have all these game day specials and the free plow blade. I did not want to forget the free plow blade. So if you order during this live stream, the snowblower, so not only do you get the discount up to whatever, I think, like the discount, but then you can also spin to win and the free plow blade during this order as well. These are with the new units, not the refurbished units. These are the new units, by the way. All of these discounts are with new units too, not the refurbished units. All right, let's go outside. They really made a mistake. They put the bathrooms by the showroom area in the front here. It's always fun when I go on to do a live stream and it's like, where are you guys watching from, man? How'd you handle the snow? Let me know how you handled the snow. How much snow did you guys get? We got about 8.5 inches here in Chicago area, which is awesome. I mean, it is winter time, right? Let me flick these up real quick. I'm going to put the legs up so I can walk in it because my big old legs always kick these, so just bear with me real quick. This would be the worst part of the live stream, I swear to God. Well, besides me yapping. All right. Let's go outside, see what we got. Nice little Yarbo. We got all our little Yarbos here. Look at that. Leaf blower, lawn mower, snow blower, Yarbo core, Yarbo boat. That's our Yarbo jet boat, actually. That's the next module Ken is working on there in New York, the Yarbo jet boat. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do it. That'd be fun, though, man. We should hook up a boat module, go out fishing with your Yarbo. Uh-oh, I might have woke up a beast there. A Yarbo boat module. Like the Yarbo could just drive right in and then just power the boat. I don't know. Woo! It's cold out. It is cold, cold, cold. Where are we at? 91% on the phone battery. Let me see how fast this drains out here. Man, it's not really, it's like a wind coming on, man. So yesterday I plowed all this. I did do a TikTok yesterday, but man, it was too cold. I was out here for a half hour. It took me all day to warm up. Now I have a cold, so that's awesome. But that was coming on anyways. Hold on one second. I got the wind in my back. You might hear some wind, but I'm gonna go hide real quick in the car, I think. There we go. So I just sent it out. You see it next to the car over there. There she goes. Watch this car slow down to look at it. Let's see if they slow down. They usually always slow down to look at it. Let's see. They might have seen it before, though. Everyone's pretty crazy about the Yarbo, man, when they stop to see it. Hey. Oh. Alrighty. So we are snow blowing right now. If you guys want to know more, just go to yarbo.com. Click on any of these product links. Like I said, $600 off right now. Plus, you can spin to win to get extra money off there. Once I get situated, I'll be able to give you exact details. Plus, a free plow blade if you order during the live stream. I just found out the other day they take the plow blade out of my paycheck when you guys order. So the more you guys order, you know, the more I know I'm helping. I'm just kidding. They don't really do that. That would suck. I'd be whispering the plow blade on it. Look at this. So we're getting into like some where the category is kind of icy too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, try to get it down as close as possible here. For the people who say it doesn't work. For the haters out there on YouTube that always say it doesn't work. Does that look like snowblower? Does that look like fully autonomous? When you see the orange light blinking on the Yarbo, you know it's working fully autonomous. Cameras might pick me up. It might stop for a minute. I do have the back brace mount on the back right now as well. I'm going to back up a little bit. 16.5 feet, give it its safety. Safety's first, folks. It does come with some safety bars on the front as well. I take it off for demo purposes, but 100% complete honesty, I was driving the Yarbo the other day. I was driving it in my backyard, actually, driving it back to its docking station. And I had the Yarbo on, and I didn't realize my kid left the sled. It was buried under the snow, so we have one less sled because Ryan Air, not Yarbo Air. This is an icy spot right here. I'm going to see it work its way out of this. This is when I was mapping, I noticed this big, thick chunk of ice right there. So I'm not going to panic. I'm going to let Yarbo see what it can do outside of this ice here. This parking lot's kind of a bowl. There are some hiccups too. You guys can see like where they didn't trim up grass, like right here. So sometimes it'll have to raise up its module a little bit. But it's all good, man. I like to watch it work its way out of problems. That's been about the biggest improvement, I think, from last season to this season is just the software and how smart Yarbo is when it's working its way out of maybe something like an ice situation or dirt or gravel or you name it. This is exactly what I mean. I even kicked it when I was mapping today to see what was under here. And it was like, it's pretty solid right here. Like this is a pretty solid clump up right here. I even kicked it when I started. I'm gonna back up a little bit. But yeah, I even kicked it when I started. I was like, I knew when I was mapping. I was like, okay. But we'll let it work its way around. We're on the turbo setting right now as well. Bouncing pumpkin. Sorry, I gotta cover this up real quick. Can it work on crushed stone driveways? Like, yeah, you can raise the auger up so it can pass over. Like, you can put it up like a 1/2 inch or, you know, 1/4 inch or whatever not. We run it on gravel. I got a lot of loose asphalt here. I got a lot of gunk underneath here in this driveway, this parking lot area. So yeah, in the app, you could change the settings to how high you want the module up. Like right here, I have it kind of almost pretty much scraping. It does have a scraper bar on the bottom. So it was nice enough right over there not to scrape my car. I appreciate it. Not to spray my car, not scrape my car. Tried to get it to go with the wind today, since I got yelled at the other day. Sorry. I have to put my hand over it to read the comments because the comments are white and the snow is white. All right, Yarbo's out working. I'm gonna let it work, guys. I should go inside right now and just take a nap or something. Could throw the snow up to 40 feet. I just got hit with some snow. I'm gonna turn the seat warmers on real quick and we can watch the Yarbo go. Woo! It looks beautiful out here though, but it is cold. I will say that. Ugh. Not too bad though. I can park it right here real quick. I did not set myself up for success though, as I have amino energy and vitamins on my seat. Anyone else trying to do like the healthy stuff this time of year? Oh, let me get in here real quick. I am about 6'3", 250 pounds, so I need to let me put the seat warmer on. Let me turn the radio down. I drove out here before. I was like, whoo, there we go. Now I can come on in and answer your questions. And we can watch the Yarbo clear some snow. That sounds like a plan. There we go. All right, kids, I'm situated. Now I can get out my other phone. I can see what you guys are talking about on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the 2-stage Yarbo snowblower. 12-inch height, 24-inch width. You can see it can throw snow up to 6 to 40 feet. Chute rotation, -10 to 190 degrees, -5 to 55 on the deflector itself. We got 4 speeds here. This is the turbo speed, so this will be the high speed. I've noticed with the demos to put it on turbo. You might as well show what it can do, right? I mean, let me grab my notes and my phone real quick. And I dropped my phone. All these sticks are cold, man. So yeah, we are kind of in this polar vortex type of thing right now. It is cold. Nobody wants to be out in this stuff. And I dropped my notes. Awesome. Boy, the day's just starting off splendid for Ryan. I'm dropping everything. Yarbo's out here working flawlessly. Ryan's being a knucklehead. So yeah, free plow blade during the live stream today. There we go. Nobody wants to be. Yay! All right, there's some comments on YouTube. Somebody said, Kathy said, you never know what we'll give away. Colby Racing, what's up? Somebody said, where does it go if it needs maintenance? Right here where I'm at. This is actually the dedicated maintenance facility here in Chicago. So we are in the middle of the country here if anything should go wrong. If you need any work done or anything like that, we do offer up to a 5-year warranty. So if something happens, we're right in the middle of the country. Easy to ship to, easy to ship back from. Somebody said it got about 9 inches during the storm. Yeah, somebody said my initial drive-by mappings weren't very good. Oh my God, my map at home is so crude. Like, it's very bad, but and that's my fault because I didn't listen to my own recommendations. I always say, map out your driveway before the storm hits. You know, and I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but it just, you know, there's a couple things you can really do with autonomous snowblowers, autonomous anything, to set yourself up for success, to just you know, make sure your data center is placed in the right kind of area with a 120-degree view of the sky. You know, take your time with the maps. There's no rushing. I know we just, the new upgrade increases speed during mapping because people can get, if you got a lot of property and you're doing multiple acres, yeah, it can get a little frustrating, you know, it takes a while. So we did increase the speed, but I'm telling you, you'll thank yourself if you're more meticulous with your maps, you know? Does warranty cover shipping? There is, what is the, Kathy will know the policy on that. We do offer like shipping protection, if that's what you're asking about. But yeah, there's a 5-year, up to a 5-year warranty on the Yarbo itself, and 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement. But man, Yarbo's so good at, like, even when we know it's user error, Yarbo's so good at, like, just getting the right parts to people and replacing things, man. Because it is, I mean, this is all new technology. It's new technology for me, it's new technology for you. Things happen. Like I said, I've been using this for a year, and I ran over a sled the other day. I mean, that's my fault. But who knows, you know, the Yarbo itself was fine, but I still ran over a sled. Any plans to have a maintenance center in each state? We do have dealers in just about, I don't know about every state, but we do have dealers all over the country. So I think as that expands too, we'll be able to include the dealers in some of that maintenance kind of stuff. Appreciate everybody joining us on YouTube. Let me get over to Yarbo real quick. Yeah, there's a cool pop-up right now too with a stackable coupon. So it's like a spin to win. I don't know, I like that kind of stuff. It's exciting. Up to $600 off. Ooh, I like it. It says meet your yards MVP. So during copyright, you can't really say that word SB, you know what I'm saying? You have to say like big game. But what about, hear me out, I don't want to get killed, but what, like I said it before we started the yard, what about Super Yarbo? I mean, is that far enough out? Waiting for robots like these to fix themselves. I know, I was listening to Elon was talking about, I think it was the Oculus the other day, and just like where medicine is going to be in the next couple years as far as operating, and I mean, it's insane. You know, I mean, what we're going into is it's a good time to be alive. It's a good time to you know, we're right on the, like, we're just at the beginning of all this stuff, you know. Yeah, the spin to win, they're stackable coupons. You have a A 1 in 3 chance of getting a $150 coupon. Looks like a 1 in 3 chance of a $50 coupon and a 1 in 3 chance of a $150 coupon. If I'm looking at the chart right. I've never been good at pie graphs. But yeah, $600 off right now. I'm trying to get over to the... my nose is running today. You can split it. You can do 0% APR with PayPal. Affirm up to 36 months. So it's kind of cool. I'm sitting in the car being a big baby right now, and the Yarbo is out snow blowing, so full disclosure. So right now you're seeing the precision navigation of the Yarbo. It combines RTK, GPS, IMU, ODOM sensors, binocular cameras, ultrasonic sensors for accurate positioning, dual antennas, stereo vision, all help maintain navigation when the RTK signals are weak. I know the other day, yeah, you can schedule it to go out anytime you want. Somebody said, can you time it? Yeah, you could go into the app and just schedule what time you want it to go out. If you know you got a snowstorm coming at 3 a.m., schedule it to go out at you know, 3:30, 4 a.m., you know. I think I have it working twice. You can schedule it to work twice over a certain area. That thing looks awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, we just were picked up by like a ton of media. You can check it out, ABC7. Philly, New York, Chicago even picked it up here where I'm at. And then New York Post. A couple of those magazines Ken subscribed to, the techie ones. Wasn't it? I think it was, yeah. Tell my dad to get this for my sister for Christmas 2026. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you, we did a ton of numbers during Black Friday. It was awesome. It just so happened we got a couple big snowstorms too, but like I said, 2025, we launched our Pro, our trimmer, a bunch of software updates, our PPVS system. 2026, I mean, I don't even know what's coming down the pike. I know the M series is coming down the pike, but I have a feeling that's just going to touch on the surface of all the new stuff that's coming. This technology is just exploding, you know? Don't forget, if you order today, not only do you get the savings, all the bundles, you get to spin to win, but you get a free plow blade with your order. If you don't see it in the cart, don't worry. Doesn't the data center get covered by snow? I don't really have that problem. It's pretty angular, I guess. It's not very thick. I'll get some buildup on top of it once in a while, but nothing like crazy. I mean, there's not a lot of surface area for snow to stick to on the data center, and it hasn't affected any of my stuff yet. But I have mine out right there, and I don't really get any snow buildup on them. The ones outside here. Even the one at home, I mean, I had a little bit, like just the same amount that piles up on top of my fence, but it's not like it's buried or anything like that. I know there are some people who will help you with some installations. It depends. You gotta, if you buy through a dealer, or easier too, you might just want to go on, if you don't want to get up on your roof. I know what I'm going to do next year, because I want to buy some new Govee lights. I have to get an electrician to put in a couple outlets in the front, but I want some Govee lights for like my house. But I don't like heights at all, so I'm going to probably go to Facebook Marketplace and just hire somebody maybe to install the Govee lights for me. Hey video dude, can you show the data center setup right now? I can't show it right now because it's about 200 yards away from where I'm at. And then my one at home's on a fence right now at home. But it does come with like a pole. If you got an open area, you can just install it with that. Where you can stake it into the ground if you don't want to get up on your roof. I put mine on a fence area that I know I have, but honestly it works best. You need that 120-degree view of the sky. But I can show you it on the walk back when I'll be walking back if you're still on the live stream. Ours is not a good setup here at the office. I'm gonna be honest with you 100%, but I have to put them where the building will let me put them. So that's the issue here. But they work. I got fine GPS going on right now, even though my data center is not up on a roof. So I got fine GPS here. And then with our new PPVS system too, so the Yarbo now will go up to 330 feet without a clear G. Look at it throwing that snow. I told you up to 40 feet, but with the wind blowing it, it's chucking it right now pretty far. But yeah, you can see this is the power of the turbo right here. But yeah, the PPVS will allow it to go up to 330 feet without a signal. And chances are, I think maybe a handful of times I've run over I've run to the 330, and then safety wise the Yarbo will stop. But those are usually during like a lot of maybe there's a global outage or something like that, but it's not really a huge deal, especially with the PPVS, because 99% of the time it just rolls into another area with a stronger GPS signal. So it's nothing to panic about. Yeah, somebody said the data center isn't very large and it's vertical. Yeah, you don't really get much buildup on it. Now I'll have to convince the wife. Story of my life. But she wanted one of those. She wanted a couch the other day. And both of us are like, yeah, I want a new couch. I want a new couch. But then we have an 8 and a 6-year-old. And I don't think we want to have anything nice in the house right now because they just destroy everything. Yeah, free snowplow blade during the live. Yeah, there you go. I installed the data center in the back side of my shed using a 6-foot ladder. Great view of the sky, 0 issues, nice. Your shed has Ethernet and internet. I want to get involved in that. What kind of shed we talking about? That sounds like a man cave or a she shed. The Yarbo has RTK antennas and a Wi-Fi Halo antenna, so it communicates with the satellites and the data center. The data center, so with RTK, it forms like a triangle between the RTK antennas on the unit and the RTK antennas on the data center and the satellites, and then it communicates right now via Wi-Fi Halo, but if you're beyond range of the Wi-Fi, it switches over to a 4G connection. Kathy said, don't miss out on our deal now. The questions are just coming so fast, I haven't even been able to pimp the, I shouldn't say pimp, I shouldn't be able to promote the, I use that word all the time though, is a fun word. But yeah, don't forget, also, not only do we have the new units going on right now, we have our certified refurbished units as well. You can go to yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. Those are B+ units, ship right here out of Chicago. You can get those for a pretty steep discount. Maybe budget is keeping you away from getting into the autonomous lawnmower and snowblower and trimmer field. Right now, though, you can buy those are B+ units, 14-day replacement, 2-year warranty, new battery, free shipping. You can check those at yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. If you want the peace of mind of a new unit and maybe up to a 5-year warranty, you can check out the yarbo.com. Check out our bundles going on right now, up to $600 off. Plus, you can spin to win. Plus, during the live stream, if you order a snowblower, we're going to give you a free plow blade attachment. Goes right on the front. Got a lot going on today, man. We got a lot going on today. I don't know what it was when they hired me that they thought, yeah, we could give this guy a lot. This guy could take a lot of information. Also, let's give him a robot. Let's give him a ton of information and a robot. What could go wrong? My wife barely leaves me with the kids. Yeah, somebody said good to know about the refurbished. This is a big purchase. It is a big purchase, you know. I think that's why we have the best warranties in the business, just because it is a big ticket item. You know, I mean, I guess not for everybody, but for, you know, people like guy like me, this is a big ticket item. A lot of convincing you have to do, you know. I was talking to my wife like the other day, our washer went out. I had to go out and buy a new washer. And I was like going, man, when I was a kid, my mom would drag us to the laundromat because we couldn't afford a washer. Times are changed, you know, some for the good, some for the better, you know. Somebody said, let's see what it does with a foot of wet snow. Let's see what any snowblower does with a foot of wet snow. It does have a 12-inch height on the auger. I can show you real quick what it does with about 8 inches on a hill. I did this yesterday. Can you guys see this? There we go. I did that yesterday. I made a heart. This is going uphill with the Yarbo. No cement traction, all grass. plowing through the snow right there. This is all uphill. This is one of my bigger hills here in the area. So that's what it does with about 7 inches of snow going up a hill. Now, as far as like a foot of the wet snow, obviously we suggest I mean, that's what's great about an autonomous robot. It doesn't get tired. You send it out, even when the battery hits 20%, it'll go back, recharge, clear off its docking station, hit 80%, and then go back out and finish the job. So why not send it out when there's 2 to 3 inches? Send it out, let it clear your driveway. You get another 2 to 3 inches, send it out, clear the driveway again. Doesn't have to be a, let's test this thing to the limit. Yeah, somebody said, in case you don't know, this thing's a literal tank, 230 pounds. It is a tank. Does it have a little house? No, but I've seen some people build little houses for it. It can sit right outside. Temperatures are like, when it's been really cold here though, and just for demo purposes, I actually leave this one inside. My one at home is actually outside. Which reminds me, I don't know if I charged it, so now I gotta... It does come with a trickle charger though too, like a plug-in charger. It takes a little bit longer than the deck, but the docking station. But yeah. So yeah, we've cleared all this so far. Some of that heavier wet snow too, you can put the plow blade on the front, push it. That's free today with the purchase of a snowblower. So plus free shipping. We offer 0% financing, 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement. A partridge in a pear tree. Should have brought my water. Brad said, yeah, definitely cool. I really do hate snow blowing, you know, but I'll keep my Toro right now. That's awesome though, man. I mean, if you got something you like and you're out using it, man, it's not, you know, this is not for everyone. It's a big investment, like you said. But, you know, for the people out there, maybe don't have the time. Maybe you would like to use that time for other things. Maybe you have some physical limits as well. It's nice to have a snowblower out there doing the job for you. You know I'm of a certain age now. I shouldn't be out shoveling. Just because even though I'm a pretty healthy guy, give or take what I eat for lunch on certain days. Canada, yeah, we got deals for Canada as well. I think I lost my sheet though. I got the wrong sheet. I believe the $600 off that we offer in the US right now, it is $850 off Canadian, and the $400 off is $550 off Canadian. We do ship out of Toronto and Vancouver, and we got some awesome Yarbo dealers up in Canada as well. If maybe you want to connect with one of them, go out, play around with it, see what it can do for you. Somebody said I have a gas Honda. Oh my God, I have a gas, like a Toro, but it's not a 2-stage snowblower. It came with the house. Oh, it's horrible. Like even with snow like this, I mean, it might throw snow 5 feet. Maybe. I don't know if something's broke. But, I mean, I can literally only use it for a dusting. Like, and I've really just converted to the Yarbo fully at my house. But that one came with the house itself. I do have a Honda mower that came with the house too. But I didn't really use that at all last year. I used my Yarbo. The Yarbo cuts better. I don't have to smell the gas. I don't have to buy gas. That's the thing about the gas-powered snowblowers too. It's like I come inside, I stink. I mean, they smell awful. I smell like gasoline when I come inside. Man, I didn't bring my water out and I'm like thirsty. Oh! Oh well. What's it say, Ryan? What? Ryan is in Illinois. I am in Illinois. Don't remind me.
I could be somewhere warm right now. My German ancestors could have said, you know what? Hawaii sounds fantastic. Or, hey, let's, even Tennessee right now. I guess, well, they got some snow around that part, like in the middle of the country this week, so. Welcome to the party, kids. Sorry, what's that say? Connecticut over 20 inches. Yeah, we got a lot of Yarbo users up there. The one the media picked up was actually in New Jersey. And I hear you guys might have some more snow coming up next weekend, so, or next week. If you order today, you can have your snowblower by the next snowstorm, so I'd definitely try to get on that. Hopefully by the next snowstorm you can get it. I don't want... If you got a new snowstorm coming tomorrow and I said that, I'll be in big trouble, so... It's very peaceful just to watch your robot go, though. Ooh, a nor'easter Friday or Saturday. Everybody stay safe out there. If you know any friends that have a Yarbo, now's the time to get them to go map out your driveway for you. It might cost you a 12-pack of something, but get your friends out there doing it. They'll do it for you. We said, tell me that thing's remote control. It does have 2 remote control options. It does come with a hard remote, like almost like a video game controller, and it comes with the app controller. But right now, you see these lines right now. I couldn't do this if I tried. This is fully autonomous. This is all working on its own. I mapped out this area here, so it's working completely on its own. I do have it set up to go over 2 passes. We're almost at the boundary here of the first mapping area, but I'll have it go up and kind of clean up. Kathy, oh, are you going to go chase down another storm, or you're going to Florida, aren't you? Somebody said it's like a bad bleep Roomba. I love it. Yeah, I started with Yarbo almost exactly a year ago, and I got to tell you, I would come out here and do this area, and the software updates and the intelligence of the Yarbo is where I noticed the biggest difference from last year. There's a couple areas out here where I would like the auger would not automatically lift as good as it does now. Like if you were in like a bowl or certain area, like it would just kind of sit there. Like if, let's say there's some weeds or something like that would hang up on the scraper bar on the bottom, the Yarbo would kind of just spin out a little bit. But I gotta say, I mean, I'm amazed at the smart technology that has increased in the Yarbo snowblower. I mean, the way it gets out of problems now, because let's face it, not all driveways are created equal. You could have gravel in certain areas, you could have dips. I know my driveway is really bad asphalt, and there's a lot of lumps and a lot of stuff like that. And the Yarbo now, though, will not get hung up on those for any period of time. It's just amazing how fast it like thinks and works its way out of problems. It's just really amazing. Uh-oh, what'd you say there? Sorry. If it snows this weekend, trace the snow first, then head to Florida. It's crazy how you're booking all these nice warm vacation areas during the winter, these nice working areas. What was it, California last week, Florida coming up. Then you want to send me to the Arctic Circle to cover snow. I know it. All good. I don't think my wife wants me to leave for a minute. I think she's had enough of the kids for like over Christmas break and winter break and go chase down the snow, though. Maybe we can do some mowing here. Our mower bundles are on sale, $600 off. Mower, snowblower, $600 off. Plus, you can spin to win for another $150 off. And if you order anything with the snow blower, we'll throw in the plow blade for free during this live stream. So that's a ton of stuff. Alaska. Yeah, that's funny. You were stationed in Alaska. So my grandfather was in the Navy for years, and then he switched over to the Air Force. And then they decided they wanted to send him to one of the Dakotas. And that's when he said, you know what, I'm good. I'll take my GI Bill money, go back to school. And he became a school teacher for 30 plus years. But yeah, it was going to the Dakotas that finally, he was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And no offense if you live there. It's beautiful. I love it. You get land. It's clean air. But it was a little harder to travel back then in the traverse in the 1950s versus, it might even been the, 27, might even been the, late 40s, early 50s. So now we can kind of fly around and get places a little bit faster, so you can work from some remote areas and it's fine. But back then, man, you were stuck in for a couple months of the year. Nice. Sorry, I have to put my hand over to read comments. Oh, math teacher, same thing. That's awesome. Yeah, man. We love our teachers out there. My grandfather, though, was in at the good time where they had the Board of Education like hanging on the wall, like literally. I was like at the tail end where they couldn't, but I did send my oldest to Catholic school in the city of Chicago. But the discipline part was gone for the most part by then. All he got was a little bit of shame. That was it. If he did something wrong, he didn't get the ruler on the knuckles or anything like that. Times have changed. Got a great education, and now he's a junior at the University of Illinois, kicking butt. Who said it's yeah, I know, right? CB, it's addicting to watch these robots. It really is. This is that ice area I talked about at the beginning here. I'm interested to see it navigate through this. It's like an ice clump buildup, but it's handling it. You see how it's working its way through there? I do have it set up to do 2 passes. So for the first person that joins late and goes, there's no snow to clear, please let them know that, yeah, we've already cleared a ton of snow, and we're just doing a second cleanup on it. I could put the plow blade on as well, but it's inside, and it's like super cold, and I'll have frostbite by the time I switch it over. That's where you need a garage out here where I can just put it in a nice heated garage. We said, is this a parking lot? Yes. How much does it weigh? With the snowblower, about 230. It's got to be heavy to push to get the snow. It's a 2-stage snowblower. It's not like a snow sweeper or anything. My buddy just got one of those. I think he might have ordered it off a TikTok shop. I give that thing about a month and a half before it breaks. It's cheap. Don't forget to visit Yarbo.com right now. You can get up to $600 off bundles. Spin to win for another up to $150. So we got the spin to win, $150 off. Free snow plow blade with orders during the live stream. Those are our big game specials we got going on till the big game there. Also, you can visit Yarbo/certified-refurbished. Check out some of our refurbished units as well. Those are B+ units, up to $1,800 off, free shipping, 14-day return, 2-year warranty, new battery. You can get a bundle with a snowblower, snowplow. You can get a trimmer, lawnmower bundle. That's pretty awesome. Entered in 1980. I entered preschool in 1981, and I'm old, so. I had to go around do a survey because I work for a young tech company, and I went around and did a survey. I was like, was anyone here born in the 70s? And it was like one other guy. I do have young children though, and everybody's like, "Oh, that keeps you young," and I'm like, "Actually, no. They beat me up pretty good now." My oldest is about to turn 21, and my youngest are. I do have a stepson who's 13, but then I have an 8 and a 6-year-old. So absolutely not. They do not keep me young. They know their dad. Got to turn the heat on a little bit. My leg's getting cold. Should have brought some water out here. I'm thirsty. So we're almost done with the first pass. We're going to start on the second pass here shortly. Does it come with 360-degree cameras? That's an awesome question. Actually, it does. It has binocular cameras on the back, binocular cameras on our modules on the front, and then binocular cameras on the side, so it does give it a 360-degree vision. I could show you on the app, but I need to upgrade the app because we just had the upgrade come out, and I just got the thing for the app to upgrade. But I've been putting it off. I don't know why. So right now, the Yarbo has been out here for about, when we start the live stream, about 45 minutes. We're working on turbo. I'm going to check out the battery real quick. Let's see where we're at here. I'm interested to know what the battery is. Going through a little bit of ice chunks here. You'll see it come up to an ice pile here. I'd like to see what it does here when it goes through here. Got about 58% on the battery. GPS is looking good. 25 minutes left on this. I don't think I'll be out here for another 25 minutes, but we're going to let it work again, clear a little bit. I got most of the snow that I needed it to get, actually. I mean, if you see the lot for the it didn't do nothing folks on YouTube, there you go. Now I can park over here if I want to. So we're working in this area right now. I'll let it focus in. This tells you exactly what it's doing. We're doing a parallel snow removal right here. I told it to throw the snow this way. So now it finished with its first run. So I'm interested to see where it's going to, where we're going to go to start the second run. There we go. Yeah, I could watch this all day, honestly. It's better than TV. I do need some water, though. But I have one in the back seat, but I know it's frozen. You guys have an online website? Yes, we do, yarbo.com. Johnny Sandman, I like that. Just go to yarbo.com. You can check out all our bundles. You can click on the product link too. You might not see them on up to the right there. You can probably see them on YouTube there. But if you go to yarbo.com and see the live stream, you can click on all the product links. There's our discounts going on. We have $600 off a bunch of our bundles right now. It's like 6% off the Yarbo snowblower. Free snow plow blade with any purchase during the live stream, any snowblower purchase during the live stream. You'll like the snow plow blade too. Goes right on the front. Take the safety bars off, put the plow blade on the front. Just switch it over to plow mode on the app. Craig said hi. Hey Craig, what's up, man? Just kicked up something. There's some sticks over there. So this is the second pass. If anyone's just joining us, we already cleared the snow. You can set it up to go work twice though. Really get the scraper bars down at the bottom. Almost working like a little bit of a mini snow plow right now. Just scraping the bottom. You could set it to go lower on the second pass too. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. Our YouTube's been phenomenal lately. I want to thank everybody who tunes in. You guys have just been great. I love the growth on it. We appreciate all our followers. I mean, I think we had one the other day. It did like 30,000 views on YouTube. So that tells me that you guys are liking our product. You're liking what we're putting out. But then also, I'm like going, man, I think that's more than some cable networks get. So I was like, yeah. It's kind of fun, though. I mean, you're really just kind of like glimpsing the future right now, you know? I'm really interested. I'm happy to be a part of the team that, you know, like, for my previous 8 years, I worked for a company that's been around quite a while, but it just was getting a little stale. It's nice to work for an innovative company. You know, it's nice to actually be able to test out the products. It's nice to be able to talk to you guys. Morning, is that Mr. Craig? Is that Craig right, Fuzzy? I appreciate it. Is that getting your daughter's Yarbo set up this weekend? That's awesome. It's the only time I'm thankful I didn't have a daughter is because, man, I would be doing everything for that girl. With my boys, I'm like, get out of my face. Like with a daughter, I'd be like, okay, dear. I know I would be ridiculous with a daughter. I definitely wouldn't. I definitely would scare any fellas that would be coming around my place. That's for sure. So yeah, this is second pass. We're just clearing up what we already got done here. Somebody said it leaves a little snow on the ground. This is a parking lot with an uneven driveway, but honestly, by the time I come back from lunch, most of this will be gone. I mean, that's asphalt right there. You can see it. And now we're doing another pass, so you can put the plow blade on, do another pass over this. You could set the module down a little bit though too. So if you want to even scrape it a little bit lower, you could do that as well. I'm fine with this right here. But you can see how this is all grass junked in here, and you bought it for her? You're like my dad and my sister, man. Like, I remember teenage, it was like, here's your car to my sister. And with me, it was like, yeah, I'll sell you this car. But that's it, man. But then again, I will say my dad and my stepmom, even my mom when she was alive, but it was like, they really took care of, like, as far as like buying my kids stuff, you know, whatever they need, you know, video game systems, you name it. I'm like, where was that when I was a kid? I mean, I remember I'd have to ask for shoes on a holiday just to get a new pair of shoes. Can it go faster? With different modules, it goes faster. This is the snowblower, though. This is the speed it's set. I did see the PPVS just kicked in, so that tells you with the I will get out of the car in just a minute here. It's really cold though. It feels the wind is cold here right now. It's says it feels like 4 degrees right now. So it's the wind that's super cold. But I like being out here doing live streams. I don't care if I have to sit in a toasty car for a few minutes. Craig said, end of the season, I'm going to need a new chute and impeller because I had a new limestone driveway put in. It's rough on the blower parts. LOL, to be expected. Yeah, let us know what we can do to help facilitate any of that. All right, I'm going to get out of the car for a minute, guys. So I'm not going to be available to answer any questions for a few minutes. Just because I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to try to stay nice and toasty here. But I'll definitely, if you're on Yarbo.com, I want to give you guys a little bit more of a close-up now of what we're doing here. I can actually leave the car running. I might leave my phone in here real quick, and we can kind of take a look here. I don't want to be that big a wimp. I can handle 10 minutes out here. Oh, maybe not. Have you noticed the older you get, the louder the ugh when you get out of the car? Oh man, kicked up some sticks there. Did you see that? It's gonna hit it again. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna get that out of the way as soon as I can here. That's a rock. So some people were asking like, what's it do with, so you guys just heard this. It's a frozen stick right here. I'm gonna get it out of the way. Obviously pick up things like this. But the auger just kicked it out. For people saying it didn't clear the snow, here's the asphalt. You can set it up at different overlaps too. You don't like these little lines. I just have it working twice, so it's taking care of the, you can see this is the area we worked twice. This is the first time, second time. Got about 45% of the battery left, 40%. I miss having to go on 0 degree to clear a driveway, I bet. I'm ready for lawnmower season, honestly, though. I'm like, I know we're in snowblower. Kathy's going to kill me if I don't, but I like warm weather. I'd much rather be out here during the warm season. I don't know why I was brought up in Michigan, too, but I don't like the cold anymore. Hey, Andy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the Yarbo live stream. Yeah, you're live. Yeah, you're live. Hey, guys. Oh, nice. I didn't know Andy was here. That's awesome. I just got Andy on the live stream. I'm so happy. He's one of our, what is he? He's like our European sales manager. Really sweet guy, really nice guy. Don't forget the phone from Andy. I'm using that phone from Andy. This is Andy. This is the phone Andy had. Andy logged into all his work apps on this phone. I'm like, that's not your phone? But I figure maybe he doesn't have a US. I didn't know if he had a US phone since he's a European manager. So I like, yeah, he brought the phone back though. I have it. That was nice to see him though. I didn't know he was in town. I work in the Chicago office, but I actually work out of the New York office, which is kind of funny. So all my colleagues that I deal with on a daily basis are in New York. And but we do have a huge team here in Chicago. I'm just not really affiliated with them. But I do go back to the warehouse every day and talk with the warehouse guys. And then the other team too. We got this is our dedicated, where our dedicated repair facility is, right in the middle of the country. That way if anything does go wrong, you know you're covered, peace of mind. Kind of shows you the auger there, 24-inch width, 12-inch height, lights are still going. So this is a safety setting. I'm within 16.5 feet, so it'll automatically stop. Safety is our number one priority here. It says person detected. Same thing with dogs and cats. Even though people have told me to shut it off for cats. How rude. No, I'm just kidding. So anybody worried about whether or not it clears snow? This is all we've done in the last about an hour. It took about an hour to clear this. Can do about 6,000 square feet at 1 inch, 2,000 plus square feet at 4 to 5 inches of snow per charge. That's in an 80-20 window. So, or 20-80, I should say. When it gets to 20%, it'll go back in charge. You can adjust those in the settings, though. We just recommend that. The snowblower will shut off. It will not run at the auger will not spin once it hits 10%. Because it has to get back to its docking station, so that's where it uses its power. I found that out the hard way. I'm gonna let it run a couple more minutes. You guys kind of got a good view of it though. There we go, give you guys a good view. These are all-terrain treads. I got the back brace mount on. It is very difficult to talk out here when it's this cold. I feel like I'm on top of that mountain in Aspen again that you guys saw me on. Woo, seat warmer, come here. All right, got about 5 more minutes. We'll let the Yarbo go here. I'm back. I think I dropped my phone again. Oh, here it is, in my pocket. Let me get the phone real quick. We'll watch the Yarbo clear up any mess. I want to check the status of the Yarbo as well. See where we're at. Let's see how much battery we got. All right, yeah, we've been out here for over an hour. Still got 48% left on the battery, which is awesome. I can go over to YouTube real quick, see what you guys got going on over there. We said it scans the area. So you'll just map out an area with the RTK technology. You'll map out your boundaries. Like in my backyard, I map around my garden beds. You can set up no-go zones. You can set up pathways, dead-end zones, you name it. But yeah, you'll map out your driveway. It takes one time, map out your driveway. You'll create the settings in it, where you want the auger. I recommend, like, I have multiple maps for multiple areas. I mean, it doesn't take that much to map. Then you can adjust the settings, area settings, in the app as well. So maybe you don't like the settings that you got going on. Maybe you know the wind's blowing from the east one day and the west the other day. You want to account for that. Yeah, free plow blade today. What's the range from the dock? I know people that use their Yarbo. I mean, obviously you want to keep it near a dock because that's how you power it. But I know people have put their Yarbo in a van and then gone and used it, you know, as long as the RTK, it runs off 4G when it's away from the internet. So we'll be out here 5 more minutes. I need a drink of water. That's what I need. So I'll let you watch the Yarbo for just a second. Reminder, $600 off during our big game special, off multiple bundles, $600 off. You can click on the product link right here. Not only that, though, you can spin to win, so that could give you up to another $150 off. That's stackable, so you can use that with the current discount. And free snowplow blade with the Yarbo itself, the snowblower. And also, don't forget, we have a few certified refurbished units left too. Those are at a really good price. Those are B+ units. What is it? 14-day return, new battery, 2-year warranty, free shipping. You can see those at yarbo.com yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. I was a little under the weather today, by the way, so I was hurt this morning, man. I had to go down and sleep on the couch last night because I wasn't in trouble. I was just like, I could not get my sinuses clear and everything like that. Once I got on the couch, though, I slept like a baby. Maybe I need to get in trouble more often and get sent to the couch. I don't know. Where's our battery at? Okay, 28% on the phone. The other day the phone died. I apologize. I was like, I did not pay attention. There's an, like, of the phone, man, so. Yeah, you just need the dock to recharge. The data center, though, well, you can be miles away from your data center. It'll communicate with the 4G to the unit itself. But like I said, getting it back is, you want to make sure you want to make sure the battery doesn't die, because you got to lift this sucker up, you know. It does come with a plug-in charger, though, as well, so if you are somewhere else, you can plug it in and charge the Yarbo that way. Takes a little bit longer, but it's a great second option. I got to get lunch today. What should I eat, folks? I'm thinking I might hit Trader Joe's and get some of their chicken salad. I'm not sure. It's very good, though. Trying to stay away from fried food. It's killing me. Out in Vegas, though, I had a In-N-Out burger, which was awesome, animal style. And then I had a Five Guys when I was out there, too. There's a Five Guys right next to the Venetian on the strip there. It actually was super good. I couldn't even finish the Five Guys burger. And it wasn't as expensive as, like, I thought it was going to be. I mean, my whole lunch cost less than $20, which in Vegas is a good deal. Kathy, you ready to go to lunch? Am I keeping you guys in New York from going to lunch and enjoying your time? All right, I'm going to start heading back in here. The Yarbo did fantastic today. I mean, you really can't. I'm going to try to drive it in. I will say this though, even with mapping, my hand was like frozen. It's so cold. But I'm gonna start driving her back, and then we can kind of go over the specials real quick. Make sure I'm not buckled in. I don't want to lose anything here. I'm gonna roll you up so show you how dirty my window is. Look how quiet the Yarbo is though. So let's say you're inside. People want to know about the noise of the Yarbo. So literally the snowblower is running right now. I'm sitting in a car. Do you guys hear it? Like that tells you right now like how quiet this two-stage snowblower is. If this was like a gas snowblower or one of, you know, like you would hear the rumblings, you would hear all that. Right now, all I did was roll up the window of the car. This is how quiet it works. That way, maybe you're in an HOA or, you know, your neighbors are, you know what? I mean, you know, you can send it out working 3 in the morning. You're not going to hear it through your bedroom window like this, or your, you know, I'm literally sitting in a car and I can maybe hear a little bit of a ting. So that just goes to show you guys, like, listen. It's like a hum. You barely hear it. I guess that's the best example when people ask me, like, how loud is it or how quiet is it? That's the best example I can give you right there. I'm going to let it drive back this way. We're going to try to get it back towards the building itself. I do have it set up. I can have it drive back automatically. I have to bring it over to another area, and I have to get it away from I have to make sure I have that area cleared. So look at this. This is it. This is just over an hour. We did 1.5 passes. So you can see how it really cleans up on that second pathway there. Man, my brother, there's a Prime truck, Amazon. My brother was down the highway yesterday, and one of the Prime trucks was off to the middle of the road. So if your Amazon package is delayed today, you could probably thank that. 96 up in Michigan. So yeah, I'm ending this. 42% left on the battery. It's very hard to talk out here with I'm gonna lift the chute up here. It's very hard to talk with this let's take my glove off real quick. This is the worst part. We're gonna raise the chute up a little bit. I'm gonna drive it back. I actually don't have to drive it back. I just have to drive it to another area that I have it like probably right here. I have it pathwayed out here. But so people are wondering if, like, what it looks like. So yesterday I plowed over here. Obviously not right there. I'm gonna clean this up though. This is gonna bug me. Bring the chute down. I'm gonna turn the chute so I don't douse the car here. And the wind's blowing, so I'm gonna douse the car anyways, right? So this is just physical controlling it. You can do that too if you still want to play around with it. You want to do the physical controller, by all means. We'll lift up the flag. I'm gonna see if I'm in an area here I can drive it back. It'll go back on its own. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna drive it back up towards the building here. I'm gonna put my glove back on, forgive me. Don't forget, during this live stream, we got the bundles, $600 off. Plus you can spin to win at yarbo.com for another $150 off. Free snowplow blade with any order for the next 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So get that order in. I do have a unit on the docking station out here, so I'm gonna have to have that moved, but whatever. So it's driving itself back to charge right now. Oh, I wanted to see that big old chunk get in there. Spit it out. There we go. Get it. Get it. Please get it. Ah! You see that big chunk right there? Please get it. Yeah, here we go. Yes! I'm going to watch it get across the road here, and then I'll leave it alone. But I have to stop it before it gets to the, gosh, man. I pulled the Kathy. You see it blowing at me, Kathy? There's nowhere for me to go here. All right, we're going to cross the road. I'm going to watch it go across the road, though. If you do have a Yarbo and, you know, you live on a street like this, you definitely want to watch it go. See, I do live streams all the time, and I hit myself in the face with snow about once a day. It's a good wake-up call. I heard it's good for the skin, right? Raise the mod up just a little bit. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna have to get inside just a second here. I got a low battery on this phone, but we only got like 2 minutes left. Get your order in now, though, if you want that. Oh, man. Nope, it's stopping. Person detected. I got by it. I'm running. All right. Hey, folks.